Does China own Tesla? Let's untangle the web. Ever seen a gleaming Tesla zip past you on the street? Maybe you've even considered buying one yourself. Those sleek designs and promises of a greener future are pretty tempting. But here's a question that might surprise you. Does China, the world's manufacturing powerhouse, own a piece of Tesla? It's a fair question. China's influence in the electric vehicle, EV, market is undeniable. They're not just major producers, they're also leading the charge in battery technology, a crucial component for any EV. So, it wouldn't be out of the blue to think they might have a stake in the most famous electric car company on the planet. But hold on a sec, before we dive into the complicated world of international ownership, let's rewind a bit. Tesla, the company spearheaded by the ever-intriguing Elon Musk, has its roots firmly planted in the United States. Founded in 2003 by a group of engineers, including Musk, with a vision for sustainable transportation, Tesla has become synonymous with luxury electric vehicles. Now, back to China. Tesla has a massive presence in the Chinese market. In fact, in 2021, they opened their first gigafactory, a giant production facility, outside of the US, specifically in Shanghai. This move was a strategic one. China offers a booming EV market, coupled with government incentives to promote clean energy vehicles. Setting up shop there allowed Tesla to tap into this vast potential customer base and streamline production costs. So, here's where things get interesting. Because Tesla has this massive factory in China, there's a misconception that the company itself is somehow owned or controlled by the Chinese government. But that's not quite true. Legally speaking, Tesla remains an American company, with its headquarters and main stock exchange listing in the U.S. However, there are some nuances to consider. While China doesn't directly own Tesla, Chinese companies do hold some shares in the company. This is a common practice in today's globalized world, where investment firms and institutions can hold stock in companies across borders. Here's the thing, it's difficult to pinpoint exactly how much of Tesla is owned by Chinese entities. Ownership information can be complex and constantly changing, with shares being bought and sold on a daily basis. But what we do know is that this Chinese ownership is likely a minority stake, meaning they don't have any major control over Tesla's operations or decision-making. Now, let's address the elephant in the room. Does this Chinese involvement pose any risks for Tesla? It's a valid concern. There are potential issues around data security and intellectual property, especially with such a sensitive industry as electric vehicles. Additionally, there could be political or trade tensions between the US and China that might impact Tesla's operations in China. However, Tesla has taken steps to mitigate these risks. For instance, they've reportedly separated their data storage in China from their global network. They're also constantly innovating and developing new technologies, making it harder for competitors to simply copy their ideas. So, to answer our original question definitively, no, China does not own Tesla. It remains an American company, despite its significant presence in the Chinese market. There is some Chinese ownership in the form of shares, but it's a minority stake and doesn't grant any major control. That being said, the relationship between Tesla and China is an interesting one to watch. As the EV market continues to evolve, it'll be fascinating to see how this dynamic plays out and how it impacts the future of electric vehicles on a global scale. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.